Hello you guys, welcome to this new key. We're going to be looking at E major and C sharp minor, the scales with 4 sharps. Father Charlie goes down and eats breakfast is the order of the sharps. So we're going to have F, C, G, and D sharp for both of these. And I've written it out here for you so you can see E majors on the top here. Just start on an E, go all the way up until you get to the next E. And I've put in our sharps. Father Charlie goes down, and underneath here you've got your 7 scale degrees with a return to 1 at the end, right? Every scale has 7 distinct notes with a return to 1 at the end. E major is very bright sounding. It's a beautiful, bright colored sounding scale. And then you've got its opposite. So the dark side of E major is C sharp minor, and it has the same key signature. So Father Charlie goes down, and there are 7 distinct notes here, and there's 3 different kinds of minor scales. You have your natural minor, which is the exact same as its relative major, and then the next one you have is the harmonic, which is in green. The harmonic minor raises the 7th scale degree. So when you play through the scale, you're going to go along your way, but then you're going to do a B sharp, and then B sharp is also known as a C natural, so it's a little bit confusing, that one. B sharp to C sharp, and then it's the same when you go back down. So you're gonna have a B sharp on the way up and on the way down, and it creates a minor third. If you think between A natural and B is a whole step, but A to B sharp is 1.5 steps, and that's really unusual. The harmonic minor has a distinct sound. It's fabulous. It's my favorite kind of minor scale. And then you've got your melodic minor, which is going to tweak, that's what's in red here. You're going to tweak your 6th and 7th scale degree. You're going to raise them on the way up, so you've got an A sharp and a B sharp on the way up, and then you're going to lower them on the way down, so it's really just the natural minor on the way down. So when you're playing like a song that's in C sharp natural minor, you're gonna just see the key signature with 4 sharps. There won't be any accidentals or anything. If you're in C sharp harmonic minor, you're gonna have the same key signature, so you're gonna have 4 sharps, but you're gonna always have a B sharp as an accidental. You're gonna be always running into B sharp, and you're gonna have moments where you hear A to B sharp in the music. It's gonna, be a minor third. It's very distinct sounding. And then the melodic minor is most common, where you run into a lot of accidentals. You have your 4 sharps in the key signature, but when you're playing your song, you're gonna be running into A sharps and B sharps and A naturals and B naturals. Those are gonna be the ones that are kind of tweaked all the time. So let's hear them. I'm gonna pop my recording on and grab my viola. And just so you can get a sense of more of the harmony, I'm going to play the E major scale starting on the 3rd scale degree. So I'm going to be 3 notes ahead of my recording. I'm going to start on a G sharp. I'm going to end on a G sharp. So we'll be playing, you're going to hear it in thirds, and thirds are quite beautiful, provided they're in tune. So let me go ahead and turn that on. Let's see, there we go. You're gonna hear a cello drone on E, then the scale recording, and then I will come in on a G sharp. Scale in thirds, very beautiful, very bright sounding. And in contrast, let's switch over to C sharp natural minor. So you're going to hear a C sharp cello drone, and then the recording's gonna come on. For this one, I'm gonna play this one in fifths. So I'm gonna be 5 notes ahead of the recording. So down here, the 5th scale degree is G sharp. Do you see that? For C sharp, natural minor, what's in blue there? G sharp. So I'm gonna be playing G sharp to G sharp and be 5 notes ahead of the recording. This is gonna be in fifths, and fifths are very strong and powerful and ancient sound as well. So let's see, here we go. Let me turn you so you can see. Kind of harmony and also a very different kind of sound, very different vibe. Okay, so let's hear the harmonic minor. The harmonic minor is going to raise the 7th scale degree, so I'm going to be playing what's green there. I'm going to add a B sharp up and down, and for this one I'm going to go back and just play it in thirds. So I'm going to be starting on the note E this time. Oops. So when you hear it in thirds, it's kind of a little bit more, I feel like it's more poignant. I feel like it just grabs you a little bit more. And partly that's in my mind because thirds are major and minor, so they kind of, there's more color to them. There's like lightness, there's darkness, there's like grief, there's joy. So anyway, playing in thirds. Now the last thing I'm gonna hear, or you're gonna hear, is the C sharp melodic minor. That's what's in red. So on the way up, I'm going to be raising the 6th and 7th. So I'm going to have A sharp and B sharp. And on the way back down, it's the natural minor. So B natural, A naturals on the way down. And I'm going to just play this. Let's see, should I play this in an octave? I'll play this in an octave. So I'll be an octave higher. And hopefully it'll be not too terribly out of tune. Okay, let's see. What happened there, I left on my harmonic minor. So when I played, I don't know if you heard the half step that was in there. That doesn't sound good. Let's try that again. So hopefully this is right. Oops, let me just go back. All right, let's give it one more try. Back down that is the melodic minor, and that's the entire complete key. You've got 4 sharps. On one side of the coin, you have the light side, E major, and on one side, the other side, you have the dark side, the night side versus the day side, right? The dark side is going to be C sharp minor, and there's 3 kinds of minor scales. Your natural minor that has the same key signature as E major, and there's no accidentals or anything. They're all going to have the same key signature as E major. It's just that you're going to run into different accidentals in your music. So if you were to do the harmonic minor, which raises the 7th scale degree up and down, you're going to be running into B sharps, and you're going to hear that minor third between your A and your B sharp. If you're doing the melodic minor, which is kind of more standard, you're going to be running into A sharps and B sharps and B naturals and A naturals. So those are going to be the notes that are tweaked from the scale. And that's basically it. I hope you enjoy it when you practice it this week. When you practice these, I guess during the month, as we kind of each week have the lesson videos coming out with the tutorial and the track to play along with. Try playing it in thirds like I've been doing. Try playing it in fifths. You can play on a different scale degree as well, but make sure that you connect artistically to the sound, to the harmonies. Find a color that it reminds you of. Is it daytime? Is it nighttime? Is it a season in particular? Is there a location that it reminds you of? And just any other kinds of like artistic details you can kind of draw upon. Is there a vibe? You know, if this scale was a person and they have this kind of feel, would you want to talk to them? Would you be scared of them? Would you be intimidated by them? Notice how they kind of feel, because they all have a little bit different kind of sound. You can also notice like the timbre on your instrument. Does it sound open? Does it sound a little bit more like tense? Is there any tension? Just notice, keep your ears open as you play through these scales this week. All right, and that's it. I hope you found this interesting, and I'll see you soon.